recording here. Okay, welcome there. A day after Christmas. Let's go arms up, FitFlyFitness, breathe in, and then come down and go out. Breathe in, and down and out. And breathe in. So that long list of exercises right there. Down and out, set your intention. Of course, intention is to try to keep track of everything in there. Go up and in, come down and forward. We are going to be adding on as we go through those exercises. Up and in, down and out. But we do take just a few exercises at a time, up and in. But I want you to see them all there, down and out. That's what you've been doing as bonuses all week. Up and in, take up space up there. Down and out. Let's get our 3 deep squats. Go up and in, and down and out. Whoop, and in, down and out. Deep into those squats. Think about how thankful you are for what I hope was a great Christmas. Down and out. All right, let's move around in our animal squat. And as we're in our animal squat, I will start to talk a little bit more again about what we will be doing. So we are going to run the timer for 36 minutes because that's kind of the extent after I get through 2 more minutes of our warm up here. And along the way, I'll be doing the exercises here. And when I get to them, like you, especially you two that are in there right now, you guys know the exercises, if any, and nothing is unusual or things we haven't done before. But I'm not going to demo all 25 or 24 exercises or whatever it is before we get started, because I want you to be able to get started fast. Come up to the top of your mat right now. Hinge forward. Let's get those runner's lunge stretches. I'm going to disappear behind my sign here, but go ahead and walk out to a raised plank position. Walk 1 foot forward on the outside of your hands. Let's drop that hip. So we'll be doing those exercises. I'm going to switch to the side. You are dropping that hip, getting into the hip, the calf, the Achilles tendon in the bottom of your foot. We'll be doing 25 bridges, 24 crunches. Excuse me, 25 bridges. I want to start with 50 bridges, so that's where we're starting. 25 bridges, 24 crunches. 25 bridges, 24 crunches, drop that back knee. And then 23 jumping jacks. And then back up to bridges, crunches, jumping jacks, bring those hands down, pop that foot up, and reverse crunches at 22. Straighten and bend that front leg. And then bridges, crunches, jumping jack, reverse crunch, and an iso squat calf raise. You're down in a squat and raising your heels off the ground. And then you take a 20-second rest by your count, just count to 20. And then we put those exercises away. And then we'll be moving with the next exercises. Right now, bring that foot back and get that deep twist to the side. Just gonna take it through your runner's lunge stretches like we always do. Let's send that hand down, bring that foot back, bring your other foot forward. So then after we get to number 20 right there, you can see it on the sheet there, you'll be going ground to press. Now I recommend it's 19 ground to presses. I recommend either 1 dumbbell or 2 lighter dumbbells, or just reach to the ground, reach up high. The goal is to, whenever you can grab a weight today, grab a weight. Let's drop that back knee, open up, get those arms up. So it'll be 20 on the 20 count on the rest, then 19 ground to press, and then 19 ground to press and 18 reverse crunches. So there's almost 40 ground to press together, which is why I want 1 dumbbell or light. Pop that foot forward a couple, and then ground to press, reverse lunge, sit up, back to that. So this is going to take us a long time. I have no idea if I'm going to get through all this, but every time you see the word rest on there, it's numbers 20 and number 13 and number 6. That means you're done with the exercises before that. Send that knee back, get that big twist. It means you're done with those exercises and you move on to the next little group there. And it is add-on. Let's send that foot back, walk your hands to your feet. So every time you do an exercise, you go back and do the few before. It'll be 6 exercises at a time you'll get up to. And it just adds up to all the weeks of the month, all the exercises you've been doing as bonus if you've been doing the bonus through that time. I'm about to start the clock right now. Now, challenge of the day is every exercise that you can grab a dumbbell for, you do grab a dumbbell for. But note there are a lot of reps in here. The reps start to come down, as you can see toward the end. 5 on the shoulder press, 4 on the tuck jump burpees, 3 on the reverse burpees. That comes a little bit later. Who knows if we'll even get there? I really have no idea. I haven't done it like this yet. Right now, I'm starting our 36-minute clock. And let's start with our 50 hip bridges in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we start with 50 because it's 25 hip bridges first. So you got your glute bridge going, your dumbbell on the bridge or on the hip if you prefer. So if you can, add a dumbbell throughout the workout whenever you can. Just count to 50 for that one because it's 25 to start. And then it's 25 again. And then we get to our second exercise, which is our crunches. So the first little while here, we are down. And use this as your warm-up. Start to warm up the glutes, the low back. We get to some more serious exercises a little bit later. So just start to move through the hips, squeeze through the glutes, get those hips to be in line with the knees and the shoulders. I'm just in my head counting 10 at a time so I can get to my 50. So it's 25 bridges and then 25 bridges, 24 crunches, 25 bridges, 24 crunches, 23 jumping jacks. So keep moving through those exercises and do add on every time. And when you get to number 20, it says 20-second rest. That's where you put the previous exercises away, start with the next set of exercises and add on there. All right, 50 on your bridges. Maybe you're finishing before or after me. 24 on the crunches. Now, if you want to add a dumbbell to your crunch, sit it on your chest, push it up. Every exercise you can add a dumbbell to, feel free to. Everyone you want to take it away, feel free to do that. After your crunches, you are back to bridges again for 25. So in this set of exercises, you're doing 25 bridges to start every single set. So again, we have this little while on the floor to get glutes and abs nice and warmed up. Woo! And there's some counting today, so just kind of tune me out and count through your breaths. So if you're using that dumbbell, I can already feel it, that extra resistance in my abs, and I'm going to shift it back to my hips for my glute bridge. After 24 crunches, 25 bridges again. Not 50, just the 25 this time. So again, after we get to number 20, we won't be doing these exercises anymore. We'll be putting them aside. So every time we get to that moment, we get to end those exercises and move on to the next set. But it is 20, it's about 22 total because there's the rest numbers. And we go down to a 2-minute plank. That's our last one. Work through those hip bridges, glutes turned on. 24 on the crunches. And then you pop up, then you're off the ground for your 23 jumping jacks at that point. So this is intended to be 36 minutes straight of work. I was going to throw in a burpee every 3 minutes, but just stay steady on your work with these exercises because the burpees come a little bit later. If we keep powering through, we'll get to the burpees when the numbers are a little lower. I think at number 12, you've got a burpee for 12 reps. All right, we've got 25 glute bridges, 24 crunches, 23 jumping jacks. Woo! And after our 23 jumping jacks, back to bridges, back to crunches, jumping jacks again, and then we're back down for our reverse crunches. So abs and glutes nice and warm. And then you get to get up and get a little bit of a cardio burst in this first group of exercises. 23 on the jumping jacks. After jacks, back down to glute bridges again. So note the numbers keep coming down. We're counting down the days. We're adding on the exercises. I'm back to my 25 glute bridges. So far, mostly on the ground, mostly core and glute work. Take moments when you need to, but I know heart rates aren't up too high yet. That comes with the next set and the next one. We're just kind of just moving through and getting a little more intense. 25 glute bridges, 24 crunches, 23 jumping jacks. And when you finish those, you are onto that reverse crunch. So we're back down. Dumbbell adding the resistance today. So any exercise that you feel that you can pick up a dumbbell for, like the crunches, like the bridges. Now later when we get to things like the grounded presses, same thing. I recommend either one dumbbell or a light one because it is almost 40 total to get started. There's lots of reps there. Glute bridges, crunches, jumping jacks, reverse crunches. And then we'll be finishing this set with that iso squat calf raise. Woo. So you're probably ahead of me. It take a little while. Get through your jumping jacks. Back down for reverse crunches. I'm not sure I can hold a dumbbell for my reverse crunch, so I'm just gonna do those. And then I'll pop it back up for iso squat calf raise. That one is down here in the chair. In fact, I have a couch right here that I can work with, trying to tap that couch, and I'm pulling my heels up off the ground for that one. That would be at 21 reps. And then you pause, take your 20-second rest, move on to the grounded presses, the next set of exercises there. Woo! All right. So many hip bridges, so many crunches, but then we get to put all those aside. And this is building up into our work. This is kind of a little bit of the warm-up block here. Turn on the right muscles. And we are, how far into our work? Ooh, almost 8 minutes. All right. My goal is my intention through this is to get through all the exercises. And as I mentioned, I haven't done it in this way yet, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna, but I'm gonna try, see what I can do. When in doubt, do the next exercise on the list. You know, it's a little bit confusing. Whoa. 25 glute bridges, 24 crunches, 23 jumping jacks, 22 reverse crunches. Woo, and 21 on the iso squat calf raises. Woo! I already messed up my count and my order, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna start in where I'm at. 23 on the jumping jacks, 22 on the reverse crunches. When you get to that iso squat calf raise, 21 only once, and then you move on to the next set of exercises. That next set is your grounded press, your reverse lunges. When you get to the reverse lunges, 1, 2, 3, 1 is 1 for that exercise. Sit-ups after that, speed skaters also 1 is 1, 1, 2, you get to count both sides. Our bridge kicks, 1 is 1 also, so you're back to bridges again, but you're kicking one leg at a time. And our jump squat, of course, 14 after that. So that's what we're moving through. When you finish this set, you might already be beyond me. So power through this core, a little bit of cardio base set here. And then grounded presses. And that's at 19. So we're out of the 20s after that. 19 of those. And then 19 of those again. So you are at 40 grounded presses. So that starts to pump the heart up a little bit more, especially depending on the weight that you pick up. I'm going to use one medium weight for that. Reverse lunges, I'll continue to hold my weight for that. Sit-ups after that, but do it as an add-on. First exercise, first and second. First, second, third. First, second, third, fourth. Go all the way through those 6 exercises. And move on to the next. Since I screwed mine up, I'm going back to my glute bridges. I'm going all the way through to my iso squat calf raises. You are probably beyond those by now. And so keep working. Get to those ground to presses. Now you can always make it a ground to reach. You do not have to have dumbbells along the way. But if you can, add one, same thing with the reverse lunges. You can always grab a dumbbell or don't. Just try to make it steady work. 11 minutes in, 36 minutes total is what we're going for. Woo! Starting to get light out now. It looks like another beautiful and cold day. Your grounded press, you'll be doing at that 40, so there's a lot of reps right there. That reverse lunge, sit up, those are all very basic exercises. So you can see when you do get to the hip bridges, because you'll get there before me, it is dip that butt down, tuck your foot in, and then kick. And then put that foot down, kick with the other side. 1 equals 1 for those exercises. So you can always count 1 leg, 2, 3, 4, all the way through. Woo! All right. I'm getting there. Keep breathing, take drinks when you need to. If you need more breaks than those ones in there after the 6 exercises, always take those breaks. Pause when you need to. So I'm now finally going to finish my first set here. You keep powering through. 19 ground to press. 19 ground to press again. 18 reverse lunges. 19 ground to press, 18 reverse lunges, 17 sit-ups, and back up to ground to press. If you start by using a dumbbell, and later after you've done a lot of those, you want to get rid of that dumbbell, that's quite hard. Woo. Finally, I'm getting to my calf raises. So work every single block here like an add-on. Every time you get there to that next set of 6 exercises. Once you finish those iso squat calf raises that one time, you're done with those exercises that are above that. Woo! Once you finish the 14 jump squats one time, when you get through that set of exercises, same principle right there. You'll be putting all of those 6 exercises away and moving with the next set. So every time you get there, put the exercises away and focus on the next. And the numbers of reps keep going up. The exercises start to get a little bit more intense. So here's my ground to press. You're already doing those quite a few times. So I have a medium dumbbell, sending it down, sending it up. 40 squats will do too. It's actually not 40, it would be 38. Woo. Woo. So the ground to press in every set during that second round of exercises. We're doing those 19. So along the way, put down the dumbbell, squat to raise. If it gets to be a lot, if it gets to be too much, turn them into squats when you need to. Just try to power through those legs the whole time. Now I'm finally going to be able to take my hoodie off. Warm up block done. Finally catching up with everybody in our work. All right. After 19 grounded presses and 19 grounded presses and 18 reverse lunges, back to those grounded presses, of course, reverse lunges, 17 sit-ups, ground press, reverse lunge, sit-up, speed skater, ground press, reverse lunge, sit-up, speed skater, bridge kicks. All the way through those again, jump, squats, and then you move down. Woo! So I'm gonna hold my dumbbell here for my reverse lunges. And I'm counting both legs, one is one. Work your range on all those exercises. The one that feels just uncomfortable, but it's doable. You got it, you got it. I know there's so many different exercises in here. Just keep looking at the card up top when you can. 19 grounded presses, 18 reverse lunges, 17 sit-ups. Woo! 16 is the number of the speed skaters, 15 on the bridge kicks. Jump squats at 14. So since you'll be doing the bridge kicks 2 times, maybe you're already there. Try to start with the opposite leg, and then it'll even out, 15 and 15. All right, I'm on my ground press again. Woo! And 17 minutes in, halfway there. Oh, yeah, it's possible. I could make it through. 17 minutes down. Woo! In about 30 seconds, we're at exactly halfway. So kind of check in with where you're at. The reps do start to get lower, obviously, with the numbers. So I'm hoping I can get through. We'll just see. If you do get through, just start going back up the exercises. Go back up. When you get to the 2-minute plank all the way down, if we get there, if you get there, woo! You're basically holding it as long as you can into that 2-minute plank. So we don't have a running timer here necessarily for each person. So you're just kind of going into as long a plank as you can. And then just climb your way back up that card. Go back to the reverse burpee, tuck jump, and just do that number. Don't worry about add-ons or takeaways or anything like that. Just go back up the list of exercises. Or if you prefer, start again at the top and go back down. Woo! If you have that time. Woo! 18 on the reverse lunges, 17 on the sit-ups, 16 on the speed skaters. Now, after we get through this round, you might be almost there right now. When you get through this round, you will be at the burpee round. So every set in there starts with 12 burpees. Make them the burpee that is best for you. Maybe it's a half burpee at the time. Maybe it's just a squat touch. Maybe it's a walkout burpee. Because you do have to do 12 at the start of each one of those. So it starts to get obviously a little bit more serious, a little bit more crazy. So my sit-up, I'm trying to keep my chest open. I'm trying not to use too much momentum. Later, I got to throw sit-up in there. That comes right after that burpee. You get to come down and then a little bit more momentum there. Woo! Woo! Finally, I'm at my speed skaters. Woo, Woo, so we're gonna take breaks along the way. I gotta grab a drink. I got 19 ground presses, 18 reverse lunges, 17 sit-ups, 16 speed skaters. Woo! Awesome, you guys. Way to keep it up. We're 20 minutes in. 16 more to go. Ground press, reverse lunge, sit up, speed skaters, bridge kicks. 1 is 1 for all those exercises. Count both legs. Whoa, 18 on the reverse lunges, 17 on the sit-ups is where I'm at, and I'll get to my speed skaters. You might be at the point where you're getting to that next round, that next set of exercises. So when you get to 13 and you have that rest, count to 13. Can just give yourself a break. 12 burpees, 11 throw sit-ups, 12 burpees, 11 throw sit-ups, and 10 jump lunges. So just keep going through. I would say make it 24 burpees to start if you really want to be strict about it. When you start that round of exercises, it is 12 burpees, and then 11 throw sit-ups. So if you are cool with it, go with the 24 burpees. The 2 that I know are in here right now, I know you guys always push that limit. So go for it, to be strict about it. And for everybody watching, everybody, when you do this, if it does start to get confusing, I know, when in doubt, do the next exercise. Woo! A lot different than being out in the cold the other day. Woo, being in my house right now. Can't see my Christmas tree. It's right there, but my car is kind of blocking it. Just trying to have a little bit of my festive decorations before they go away. My tree is pretty dry because I put it up a month ago. Woo. All right. Woo. Keep powering through. Every exercise, every set of exercises. Stay focused. I know there's a lot of rep counts, or a lot of reps to count today. So again, when I start talking, just tune me out. Look at the card. Woo! I'm on my glute bridge kicks coming up. You're probably beyond, again, maybe you're past those jump squats already. When you do those jump squats once, you have now moved on to the burpee sets. So that one is intended to be toward the last. We're coming up in the last 10 minutes. It's about 11 and a half minutes to go right here. So let that one charge your heart all the way up. That's where you're in a little bit more of a cardio. The first block is a little bit warm up and core base. Second one, a little bit of strength with the lunges and the ground, the presses over and over. When you get to that third set of exercises, that's your cardio set. That's where you get your heart rate up a little bit more. And maybe we'll be finishing right there. The fourth one, very high heart rate, strength and power together. And it's just a few reps of everything at a time. Woo! Keep powering through your reps. Keep breathing. Take moments when you need to. Woo. So much like the jumping jacks, when you get to those speed skaters, getting a little bit of charge up, a little bit of power in there. Everything else really focused on strength. And then the jump squats kind of prepare for you for that power-based squat coming up. If you're there, power strong through those burpees as best as you can. Woo! So I'll get there eventually. We have 10 minutes to go here. If, like me, you don't get all the way there to the finish, I'll do our usual. I'll be in 10 minutes. I'll be pausing this up for our cool down and stretch. But you could always take a little screenshot. You have this in your emails as well. Both of you two do. You can take a little screenshot of that. You can finish it later if you want to do that. Woo! If I don't finish, I'll be finished with it. Hopefully it's a vacation day from work for you today. Day after Christmas. Woo! All right, I'm getting there. I'm almost to the second round of exercise, the second set. You're probably in your burpee round. 12 on the burpee, 11 on the throw sit-up. 12 on the burpee, I should say, and 12 on the burpee, and then 11 on the throw sit-up. 12 on the burpee, 11 on the throw sit-up. 10 on the jump lunges. 1 equals 1 again. If you are in those, 1 equals 1. So you count both sides. Turn it back into a reverse lunge or a forward lunge if you don't want the jump. Pull over. When you get to the pullover, I should start telling you because you might be there. In the pullover, we're back to hip bridges. There's a lot of those in here today, right? So I'm in my glute bridge. If you can kind of see me way back here. We did these in class this week. We have got hips overhead. I'm gonna hit my couch, but you wanna rotate back with that dumbbell. Rotate your shoulders and then pull all the way over. We're trying to get the shoulders, biceps by the ears. And a little crunch down my space here. I'll move when I actually do but that's a pullover. Mountain climber. I believe that's the only one that I wrote 2 equals 1 on. So you're counting both legs for that one to go through because it's just 8 total, so it'll be 16. Woo! I'm almost to that set. I'll get there. And if you can see it, that last set, as you power through that second set, if you get to last set, we got shoulder push-ups, tuck jump burpees where we're kicking our feet out in that burpee and then tucking both knees up in that jump, our reverse burpees in there. And then you plank until you can't plank anymore. And then just start to work your way back up those exercises. If you get there, we're at minute 29. We go up to minute 36. Finally, I'll be doing these exercises for the last time. Woo! Getting through my strength round here. Getting ready to power up in that cardio block as best as I can. Woo! So again, if you're in those burpees, turn them in the burpees you need them to be along the way. And when you get to those toe sit-ups, halfway up, back down. Halfway up, back down. Those are right in between the crunch from earlier and the sit-up from the round that I'm currently in. Woo! Let's see. Yeah, the throw sit-ups in there. The jump lunges. 1 equals 1 on the jump lunges. I showed you the pullovers, the mountain climbers. The twist is a Russian twist or a torso twist. You are here with or without the dumbbell, and you are twist, twist, twist. That's that exercise when you see that torso twist right there. And then you're on your last rest break. Move it on to those next exercises if you happen to be there. And we're on the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes to go. It's 31 minutes in right here. 5 minutes. Woo! Keep powering through. So if you're in that power block here, that's probably going to take you the last 5 minutes. You can do the other block later, or it's okay if you don't. Go celebrate some more holiday. Go have some cookies for breakfast. Woo! Coming up on 4 minutes to go. Try your best to stay powerful. Do, especially when you get into that power block, take the moments when you need to grab a drink, to slow down a little bit. Woo! All right, I'm there with you now. I'm in my 12 on the burpees, so it's 24 total. It's gonna take me about 4 minutes to do that. Oh, and here's my kitty. Good morning, kitty. All right, I'll go with half. Do the burpee that's best for you. Mine, I'm working just to kick out burpee, a half burpee right here. Do what's best. Just because I know I'm running out of time and I want to be able to power through my finish here. And because there's so many reps, when I'm doing 24 burpees in a row, it literally will take me, the 4 minutes to get there. So I'm shortening it up so I can power up and keep my body moving. Get through that finish line as best as you can. Coming up on 3 minutes. Woo! Burpees, burpees, throw sit-ups, burpees, throw sit-ups, jump lunges. Woo! Try to get that power in there. With all those burpees, every time there's power. But you're getting close. Coming up on 2 minutes. Woo! Just 11 on the throw sit-ups. Woo! Try to finish with that higher heart rate work. It's about 1:45 to go, you guys. And it's 7:41, so we're really pushing that time a little bit here as well. Don't be late if you do have to get some. Woo! Coming up on that final minute. Stay powerful, stay strong. Woo! 70 seconds to go. Woo! 1 minute. Woo! See if I can get through my jump lunges. Finish what you can. 40 seconds. "25 seconds. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, you guys. Awesome job. Breathe and recover. Probably at about an hour. You guys would have had a chance to finish. I may have gotten there. So if you want that, if you want to keep working, you know the cool down. Pause me here or turn it off. Get back to your work. Go through all the way to the finish line if you've got the time. I'm going to take us through, for the sake of the recording, I'm going to take us through our stretches here. It is 7:43 right now. Woo, so I'm gonna plant one foot. Here's our flow. I'm gonna try to use it to get my heart rate down after my burpees. Breathe. So again, if you are in this recording right now, or you guys do it, you can stop me here. Just keep going. Take a screenshot of that card right there and finish with that last block. I'll do it in a little bit after I collect everyone, make sure everyone's good in my house. We are calming down with that knee. Grab that foot behind. Quad stretch. So I'm grabbing that foot, reaching up top. Push the hips forward. Pull straight to top of the head. Let that go. Ankle on the knee. Calm down. Awesome job getting as far as you guys did. Calm on up. Heel to the ground. And hinge. Do your best to connect with your breath. Bring it down a little bit. And then enjoy the rest of the day. Come on up. Or maybe you could pause your workout and then do the rest of them tomorrow. You could do that too, Sunday. Make sure if yesterday wasn't a day off today, or tomorrow will be a day off. We got more work on Monday. I think that would be your coldest morning this week, but then it looks like it's going to be a little bit more normal. All right, let's get the other side. So planting that foot, raising that leg behind, find that single leg deadlift position, and flow through it. Tip back. There's too much in here. I'm imbalanced. Bring that knee up. Breathe. Find that quad stretch here on this side. Hips come forward. Pull that string. And let it go. Ankle to the knee. Calm down. And calm up, heel down, hinge. Foot goes back. And then we'll come on up with the breath. Tuck the foot behind and pull. Really, really amazing work. Steady, so many exercises. Trying to collect all of them from our bonus work for the month. Woo! Come all the way down with those hands. Let's get our 3 deep breaths. Let's remember that intention and take it with us all day. Go up and in. Be big. Take up space. Come all the way down. Fold forward. And come up. Be kind and have peace with that space. Come all the way down. Awesome work. Thanks for jumping in here this morning, you guys, day after Christmas. Hopefully you are making a merry, and we'll continue to do so through the weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. If you need that screenshot, take it. And then finish this up a little bit later if you want, for fun. All right, I'll see you guys.
Great.
You're welcome, my friends. Bye, you guys. Have a great day. Way to go.